Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you love precious metals, make sure to like and subscribe because I do post daily videos, so I will be updating you guys on a daily basis what's happening in the world of precious metals. But anyways, let's jump into this video. So, silver's price has been rising lately due to several different things, and I want to go over this stuff because it's pretty deep, and there's more and more things happening worldwide that are affecting the prices of precious metals. Not only the prices of precious metals, but also stock markets, the real estate markets, cryptocurrency as well. So, for the sake of this video, I'm going to be talking specifically about the precious metals markets and how it's been affecting that. But, obviously, every market's intertwined to some extent or to some degree. So, the first thing I want to talk about is fear in the economic world, or geopolitical fear, which has been lately the pattern that's been boosting precious metals lately. It was stock market volatility, a little bit of stuff like that, just more profitable in the markets of gold and silver. But lately, the economic insecurity that's been really driving people to precious metals has been single-handedly the most influential thing influencing the prices. So I do want to talk about some of this stuff. So the first thing we have is the protesting in Hong Kong that's still going on. So in Hong Kong, a lot of people are angry, and there's the riots, the protests are still going. It's been a while now, actually. I've been covering that for a minute, and it doesn't seem like it's been getting resolved. It's been slowly fading and then picking back up, and it seems like this is just some things smoldering in the background that isn't going away, and it's growing out of control, which is definitely something that could scare a lot of people because this could be spreading, and if it doesn't get tamed or if it doesn't get put under control, how far will it go? We also have the U.S.-China trade wars going backwards. We remember this first, and foremost, this is what sparked precious metals prices to start rising so much when it got to that $19.50 range. But then prices started to actually lower because they found some they found some negotiating, they found some gray area to actually start trading soybeans and stuff like that. But now things are getting out of hand again and slipping backwards, where the negotiating has stopped and now they are back in this trade war. So this is obviously causing a lot of panic, and people are getting scared of this because the US and China, this is the two biggest countries with the biggest supply and demand. US has the money, China has the products that we want. So if we're cutting off trading, this could highly affect big business, our financial system. Even it could take things even farther to other extents in other parts of the globe as well. So a lot of people are nervous about this, and it's definitely something that's affecting prices dramatically. I mean, this is one of the things that I've been keeping my eye out on the most because I know how this could affect not only the society but also precious metals prices and markets across the map. So that's definitely something that you want to be keeping an eye out for. So anyways, we also have the US-Iran tensions. So it just seems like more and more things are popping up because first it was just stock market volatility and the US-China trade wars, but nothing else was really catching the attention of the media and the people's eye to really put it on the radar of a warning or something that's worth actually, getting a little insecure about or a little sketched out about. But it seems like every day more things are popping up and they're not being fixed, or they're not recovering. They're only growing worse and worse, especially the way media catastrophizes things. So even if it isn't as bad as it would sound, media is going to be getting clicks, and they deem it to be, they present it to be that bad, also scaring the people that are watching it, the consumers. So the oil field installations that were attacked by Saudi Arabia, they said at first with this shot up prices, because this is huge stuff, especially for oil, which is influenced by silver prices as well, since all these markets are intertwined. But this is a tricky one because when the oil fields were attacked, it scared a lot of people. Oil shot up. But then they said, oh, it's okay because we'll be able to install it within a couple weeks. But now news came out a couple days ago that it's actually going to take several months to really get this installation back in place. So now this is really bad news because oil is one of the most valuable assets we have in the world. Precious metals, oil, and, water, maybe some, that it's really important. So for this to be something that is on a global scale affected and is going to be taking months, do you realize how much supply or demand, how much surplus is affected from several months, especially if it is like 5 6 months compared to, oh, a couple weeks they could probably manage. But if it's going to be like 5 6 months, this could really affect oil prices, which also would be affecting precious metals prices. So there's lots of things going on. I just mentioned, six really crucial, really important things that are highly affecting prices. But we also do have the dollar, the dollar index. We have, cryptocurrency, which has been more on the bear side of things, also could be driving investors in. We also have supply and demand of precious metals, where silver production has been getting cut back by the hundreds of millions of ounces over the last 3 years, with Mexico, Peru, and Chile, the top three silver producers, abandoning silver mines. We have the miners that have been just not thinking silver or not wanting to do anything with silver because it's not as profitable, so they're focusing more on gold. We have gold and silver rising, so naturally the media covering it's going to be driving new investors in. So there's several different things, several different instances, situations that are driving prices up. And if you know anything about patterns or charts or the historical data and how to apply it to current times or current prices, it's extremely obvious the precious metals are in a very, very, very comfortable and opportunistic position to really start rising. Now, in a couple of years from now, let's say like 2 years from now, we look back. Let's say, by the way, let's say silver's around $40 in 2 years from now, and we look back at this time when it's $18, and you looked at and someone was given all the statistics, all the information that was going on right now. If just put yourself 2 years in the future, looking back at the times right now, because this is the best way to take yourself out of yourself right now to look at this situation realistically. If you looked back right now in 2 years, in 2021, and you looked and saw the oil fields, U.S.-China trade wars, Hong Kong protests, everything that's going on, and you saw silver's price, and you saw the supply and demand, how supply is not meeting the demand, you would say it's obvious that it's a ticking time bomb. If you looked at everything, you'd be like, of course silver was. Why didn't I buy more of it right now? It was extremely obvious that prices are about to explode. Just like the people in 2011 when silver was $50, it was obvious. The signs were obvious, but everyone was so blind to the statistics because they have this emotional attachment and they can't look at it realistically. They can't take themselves out of themselves to look at things from a realistic perspective. They have to, they have blindfolds on, and then they get blindsided, and then they're kicking themselves in the butt wondering why they didn't jump in right then because it was so blatantly obvious. Same thing happened with Bitcoin. I got into Bitcoin at $1,800, and I was telling everyone why you should buy Bitcoin. It's going to explode. Everyone's saying no, it's too late. It's $3,000 now. I missed the boat. It's too late. And then it goes to $20,000, and then they're like, "What the heck?" It's like I've been telling you the whole time. I don't want to say I told you so, but the signs were obvious. If you learn how to apply information given in the world, in the economy, from the political, industrial standpoints, and you look at the prices, and you can see what's undervalued, you can see what has the most opportunity, what really has the potential to start appreciating. And right now, silver and gold are definitely some of these assets that I think have the best potential. So if you do want to get into it, or if you haven't yet, prices are going to be rising. It's already jumped $1 in about 2 days, so I definitely would be a little, I would be a little careful because there could be a slight correction. Not to any degree that's really going to be hurtful or even relevant, but in the next couple months, I definitely think silver could be $25 by Thanksgiving. I've been saying that for a while now. By the end of the year, I could definitely see it in mid 25s. Next year, I think, is going to be the biggest year for silver. We have the 2020 presidential election, which is going to be a huge influential push towards precious metals and markets across the globe. So definitely be careful with that, but also be aware of that. I'm going to be covering it. I'm going to be giving you guys the inside scoop. That's also why it's so important that you subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting daily videos every single day on the status of precious metals, what's happening in the economy, why you should, or what's the best strategy right now to do, whether it's buying or selling or holding off. So if you definitely want just a backbone channel to check in on, if you don't like reading articles or anything, you want someone to do the work for you, subscribe to this channel, because that is what I do and I love doing it, and I'm going to keep informing you guys daily, on a daily basis, what's going on. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope the mic sounds okay. I'm still kind of adjusting levels. I think I'm getting a little better at it though. So, make sure to support channels like this. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Also, make sure to tune in for more videos coming in the future. I'm curious what you guys think silver's doing right now, where price is headed. Do you think prices are going to be rising, or will there be a correction? And also, I would love to hear why. I'm curious. The why is the most important. I mean, you could tell me something all day, but if you don't explain why you say that or why you're thinking that, then it holds no context. It holds no weight. If you could say silver's going to be $25 tomorrow, but if you don't explain why, then you're not really making a point, are you? You're just saying something. So I really appreciate the people that break down and explain their perspectives, because it allows us to be more open-minded and to look from different angles that could teach us, and everyone else on this channel that's in the comments reading it, the new stuff as well. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.